talk about Tim Sweeney. I don't really care for his company, Epic, for a lot of reasons. That stupid launcher and the fact that they're just willing to throw out money and get games to be exclusive to their platform, which hurts gamers because it's like, oh, now I have to use your launcher, which is terrible, by the way. They give out free games monthly. And what was it recently? They gave out For Honor. So I was going to check it out. I never played that game. It's like, well, it's free. I'll check it out. I went on there, tried to download it, talking about like it's going to take hours to download. Like I stopped it and uninstalled it, and I was done. It's a broken system. But that's not the point of this video. The point is that recently he had done some good things. This being the most notable, Fortnite creator says it won't punish players for speaking out about politics as Blizzard faces backlash and calls for a boycott after banning competitor for supporting Hong Kong protests. So he came out and said basically, while I'm CEO of Epic, nobody would ever face the kind of consequences that guy who came out and said free Hong Kong faced. And I like that, even though I think it's important to point out that a company that's Chinese-based owns 40% of his company. It's a lot. It's a lot of influence. But he's saying, this will never happen on my watch as founder, CEO, and controlling shareholder. This gave me a little bit of respect for him. And I almost was like, maybe I'll give that downloader another chance. He might backpedal. And if he does backpedal, I can always just delete it again. It's not a big deal. And then I saw this. Quartering tweets out, I've spoken with @TimSweeney Epic, and he has indicated he is open to a chat. Scheduling will be an issue, but given I've been an open critic given the time, it's a solid move. We shall see if we can hook up. I like that even more. Okay, he's willing to talk to people that the media goes out against. I'm like, okay, well, this guy has a backbone. This guy gets it. He's got a backbone. All right, I'm definitely going to download that Epic loader now, and I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a shot because he seems to be pro-consumer. He don't care about what the media says. I like this guy now. And then I saw this. This guy comes in here, Steven Bloomkamp. He's at Oat Studios, concept artist, modeler, rigger, animator, and of course, the most important thing here, him. He tweets out, the industry has a severe toxicity problem with misogyny and targeted harassment and rampant entitlement. How can we start addressing this? Tim Sweeney, not sure, but let me give validation to one of its most prolific, harassing whiners of all. What the actual hell? And then he has a screen cap of this, doesn't have the balls to tag the quartering on it, which is important to point out. And then he says, hey, Steven, why are you still so burnt out about working in games? He says, me, because this guy calls out people, does stuff like I do. Calls out stupid crap. And I think that's important to do because you know what? CBR, IGN, Paper Rock Scissors, all these garbage shill outlets that lick butt all day, they don't call anybody out. The only people they call out are gamers or, studios that want to put female characters with large breasts in the game. That's the watchdog and that goes on at Polygon, Kotaku, IGN. They don't watchdog the industry at all. So because of that, and because, some of us YouTubers like to defend fan service and stuff like that, well, that makes us problematic. And now we're misogynists and ismphobes and Nazis and all kinds of stupid stuff. So Sweeney comes in and says, he DM'd me and I responded on this topic. Maybe we could chat about store stuff later this year or at GDC. Should one avoid associating with an influencer because of a disagreement with the reviews? I'm not sold on that idea. A conversation isn't an endorsement, but it is a good opportunity to provide competing viewpoint that might persuade listeners. Now that's good stuff, and I'm liking what he says. And then he comes down here. Oh, wow, that's some horrible stuff there. Sorry, all, had no idea. At a quick glance, I'd assume this site was some kind of general FPIC style industry criticism.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
And the apologizing begins. He says, I apologize. I mistook the Quartane for an ordinary industry pundit. Epic critic. And all respect lost. All respect lost because the he-hems and the she-hers came out. Oh my God, I can't believe you're going to go talk to that bad, bad man. No respect. You ballless little man. You couldn't just go talk to him? I mean, you did what? 10 seconds of research? You probably didn't do anything. You got some people coming in saying that's wrong. You bowed down immediately, went down to your knees, and started to lick their boots. Boots that, mind you, share an apartment with 20 other people, never cleans. I mean, they dance in the dust all day long. These are the people that you're bowing down to, people that never buy anything, probably have never, they don't even have a computer capable of running anything off of your launcher. Because let's face it, the only thing they can afford are Black Friday laptops at Walmart that are like $200 and can't even properly run Microsoft Word. But hey, you got a business to run, and you really need to get gamers on your side. So hey, a guy with 600,000 subscribers that pulls in tons and tons of views on video game related news. Let's just call him an ismphobe and throw him into the garbage because the him guy here, who I don't even know what this guy does. He has 2,000 followers. Hey, that trumps 600,000 right there, let me tell you that. But he's got a him. He's capable of shaking the Twitter industry and getting somebody over at the Mary Sue mad. So we better bow down, lick his boots clean. Maybe you should tie his shoelaces a little bit nicer while you're down there. And when you stand back up to your hunched over position, because I know you don't stand tall, because your spine isn't the same as a normal person's, why don't you reflect on the sales that you've lost today and on the backbone you'll never quite have. Anyway, like and subscribe. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about this stupid bending the knee that Tim Sweeney did here. Have you lost respect for him even more? Do you not care? Are you still going to go ahead and get a launcher? Let me know. That's it. Make sure you still subscribe, by the way. Subscribe if you're new. Share the video. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.